After the break, after the door closes, after you finally step out of the room that shaped you through pressure instead of care, there is no applause, only stillness. And in that stillness, something unsettling happens. The world stops telling you who to be. This video begins there. In the quiet that feels unfamiliar. In the pause where survival ends and self-awareness begins. Because liberation isn't the moment you leave. It's the moment you can finally hear yourself again. The shock of stillness. After leaving a system, whether it's a job, a toxic relationship, a family dynamic, or a culture of conformity, you don't immediately feel liberated. You feel untethered. The silence is loud. There are no instructions, no scripts, no cues. You start realizing how much of your identity was built around adapting. You adjusted your tone, your dreams, even your values to keep peace in rooms that couldn't handle your truth. Now that you're out, your nervous system doesn't know how to relax. It keeps waiting for correction, rejection, or chaos. You might feel guilty for resting. You might feel anxious when things are calm. You might even start missing what hurt you because at least it was familiar. That's the mind's way of craving the predictable, even when the predictable was painful. Stillness can be terrifying when your whole life was built on survival. But the stillness isn't punishing you, it's introducing you to yourself. It's saying, now that you're no longer performing, who are you really? Recognizing what you carried. When you step out of toxic systems, you don't leave empty-handed. You carry residue, the unspoken lessons, the emotional habits, the survival codes. Maybe you learn to over-explain yourself to avoid conflict. Maybe you apologize for things that aren't your fault. Maybe you can't enjoy rest because guilt creeps in. That's residue. Freedom doesn't erase residue, it reveals it. In the quiet, you start noticing all the ways you've been shaped by pressure instead of possibility. You see how often you measure your worth by your output. You notice how your voice trembles when you speak truth in new spaces. You see the old fear trying to sneak back in. But here's the shift. Awareness is liberation. You can't heal what you can't name. Once you see the pattern, you can stop performing it. Every moment you choose presence over old programming, you reclaim power. Strategies for improvement. Healing after liberation is not about speed. It's about consistency. It's about building new patterns that align with truth, not fear. These strategies aren't about perfection. They're about rebuilding from the inside out. 1. Create a rhythm of reflection. In the silence, your thoughts will be loud. Don't run from them. Write them. Journal daily, not to document pain, but to understand it. Ask yourself honest questions. What triggered me today? What part of me still seeks approval? What do I need that I've been denying myself? Reflection isn't indulgence, it's recovery. 2. Redefine success. You've been taught to measure progress by outcomes. Money, praise, milestones. But now, success might look like peace, clarity, or alignment. It might look like saying no without guilt or resting without apology. Redefine your metrics. Choose internal satisfaction over external validation. 3. Practice emotional regulation. When you stop performing, emotions you've suppressed will surface. Anger, sadness, fear, they all show up once they're safe to be felt. Don't rush to fix them. Breathe through them. Use grounding exercises, deep breathing, walking, journaling, and prayer. Your emotions aren't enemies, they're data. 4. Rebuild relationships with boundaries. You'll start seeing which relationships were rooted in roles, not authenticity. Some will fall away. Others will need recalibration. Learn to communicate honestly. This is what I need now. This is what I can't tolerate anymore. You'll be surprised how many people respect truth once you stop apologizing for it. 5. Create new environments that reflect growth. Healing requires space that nurtures who you're becoming. That might mean redecorating your physical space, changing your social circles, or adjusting your routines. You don't heal in the same environment that broke you. If this video is stirring something, if the silence after leaving feels heavier than you expected, or you're recognizing how much of yourself was built around adaptation rather than truth, pause here for a moment. That in-between space can feel confusing. You've stepped away from what constrained you, but you're still learning how to stand in what's yours. That's exactly why I created something to support this phase. It's a free set of chapter previews paired with guided, action-based reflections designed to help you process what you're shedding, understand what the silence is revealing, and begin rebuilding from clarity instead of urgency. You don't need to rush the next step. You just need the right questions. You'll find the link in the description. The sacred discomfort. The silence that follows liberation is not punishment, it's purification. It strips away everything that was never truly you. It reveals the false identities that once earned applause. It teaches you how to find safety in solitude, how to choose depth over noise. In that silence, you meet yourself without filters. You learn what your yes sounds like when it's not forced. You learn to trust the pause between endings and beginnings. That pause is sacred. It's where clarity forms. Every liberated person faces this silence. Some rush to fill it, but those who stay and listen emerge with wisdom that can't be taught. They stop chasing belonging and start embodying authenticity. The rebuilding. After the break comes rebuilding, but not the way you think. You're not rebuilding your old life with new paint. You're constructing an entirely new framework based on truth. Start small. Rebuild your mornings before you rebuild your plans. Create routines that reflect peace, not pressure. Reconnect with simple pleasures, cooking, nature, music, meaningful conversations. The goal isn't to be productive again, it's to be present. When you rebuild from authenticity, every choice becomes deliberate. You stop saying yes out of fear. You start choosing no with confidence. You realize that alignment isn't about everything going smoothly, it's about everything feeling honest. What did the silence reveal to you after you walked away? What truth became impossible to ignore once the noise was gone? Share it in the comments. Your reflection might help someone else understand why this quiet phase feels so unsettling. Trust that they're not lost, and recognize that what they're experiencing isn't emptiness. It's clarity beginning to form. The return of voice. As silence softens into strength, your voice returns. Not the filtered one that used to please people, but the real one, the grounded, confident tone that carries truth without apology. You start speaking from clarity, not defensiveness. You stop negotiating your values to maintain relationships that don't value you. You begin attracting people who resonate with your new energy, those who understand that peace is not weakness and solitude is not loneliness. The return of your voice marks the end of survival and the beginning of sovereignty. You no longer need permission to exist as you are. Liberation isn't a one-time act, it's a lifelong practice. You'll keep meeting new versions of yourself as you evolve. Each will demand deeper honesty. Each will call for fresh boundaries. There will be temptations to return to the old comfort, to re-enter rooms where your silence was rewarded. Don't. You've already seen what pretending costs. You can never unsee truth. Walking this path means accepting that peace often comes before praise. That authenticity sometimes feels lonely, but that nothing compares to the integrity of living in alignment. After the break comes silence. After silence comes self-awareness. After self-awareness comes peace. That's the order of healing. You're not behind, you're not broken, you're rebuilding from truth. The ache you feel is not emptiness, it's expansion. It's your soul adjusting to freedom. Don't rush this part. Let the silence teach you. Let it strip away the noise. Let it remind you that you are already enough without the applause, without the roles, without the performance. The world may not understand your quiet transformation yet, but that's okay. You didn't leave to be understood, you left to be real. This is what after the break feels like. It's not chaos, it's clarity. It's not loneliness, it's liberation. And as you settle into this new silence, you'll realize it was never the world you needed to escape. It was the version of yourself that forgot she was already free. Remember this, you didn't lose yourself when you walked away. You found the silence where your real voice lives. You were never broken, you were adapting in places that required you to disappear to belong. You don't need to rush the rebuilding or prove that leaving was worth it. You need space that honors who you're becoming. In the right environment, your nervous system softens, your clarity sharpens, and you stop mistaking survival for strength. This video draws directly from the core teachings in the Unfollowed Path. Escape the trap of cultural expectations, inherited scripts, and performative success, crafted to help you deconstruct external definitions of success and rediscover who you are beneath them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe.